What's up guys, it's Warchild75 here, and today we are taking a look at our old school series again. This time we're looking at one of my favourite games, which was Double Dragon. Now, probably a lot of you are a bit too young to remember Double Dragon, but it was released in 1987, so obviously we're talking well over 20 years ago now. It was released in lots of arcades up and down the UK and obviously across America and Europe as well. I didn't start really playing this until sort of 1989, 1990. In my early teens, I used to, obviously when I didn't have school and I wasn't expected to do revision, etc., I was down the arcades playing this game, and it was pretty much one of the first sort of side-scrolling beat-em-ups that there was, and it was an absolutely amazing game. I used to love it. I did have a computer at the time. I had a Commodore 64 and a Commodore Amiga, but I didn't have it on any of these. What I loved to do was go down the arcade, put sort of 10 or 20p in or whatever it was at the time, and just play this with my mates. There'd be me and a friend. Obviously we'd play both of the dragons, and we'd be going along trying to beat up the baddies and obviously get the girl. That was the main idea of the game. As you saw at the start there, the girl was punched unconscious and then thrown over the shoulder in typical caveman style, and away they went with the girl. It wasn't terribly inspiring. There's a few things like this ladder here that you can go up and down, and then this is the first baddie that incorporates a weapon there, some sort of whip. So you know, you can use the whip to attack people. Later on you get knives, baseball bats, and sort of things like that really. So it was quite handy to have the weapons, because the beat 'em up side did get a little bit tedious with the same sort of moves. There wasn't a huge variety. I think there was 3 or 4 different moves you could do, but obviously with the introduction of baseball bats and knives and sort of things like that, it was quite good. It was re-released in a later date in 2003 for the Game Boy Advance, and it was also re-released for the Wii as well in 2008, but I don't know how well it did on the Wii, to be fair. It is, of course, as you saw there, it's on the Xbox Arcade. I think you can download it. It's probably free now, or very close to free anyway. Download it, have a go. Honestly, if you don't remember it, then because you're too young, obviously, it's a great side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's good for a bit of a giggle. Take your mind off it of what you're doing for 5 minutes. And if you have played it before, then it's going to take you back to those days when you used to sit in the arcade like me and play it. So that's it, pretty much, guys. Have a look, Double Dragon. It's awesome, and we will be bringing you another Back to the Old School video quite soon. I've been Warchild75, and I'll see you guys soon.